Alrighty, folks, how are we all doing today? Let me just get that mic sorted. Thank you for joining, for those of you that are already here. Ash, I know you're here. Never one to miss anything. So, what I'm working on today is finishing the quarry, and I've done some things since we were last here, and I'm really proud of myself. I tried my darndest, and it hasn't turned out too bad. There's a couple of things to polish off, but as far as a quarry build goes, it's not too bad. So, just got to do the usual morning chores. You must know, it's serendipitous. You must just get that sixth sense. Yes, hello Luke, thank you for joining. I reckon they do. They must. So yes, this was the waterfall that I posted today. It doesn't look as good in the morning, but it's a waterfall. And this is the tucker box build, so this wasn't here the last time you were here. And I've just finished editing this video. It's a video. I certainly recorded it and edited it. Oh yes, she's buying strawberry jam. Not strawberry jam. Apple jam. Oh, thank you. It makes me very happy. It's the whole point of the waterfall was to be like a lovely little thing to dine next to. And then I went and destroyed it. I don't have any apple jam, of course I don't. And then I went and destroyed it with that build. Yeah, I really like it. Admittedly, I prefer the blue. But yeah, so here it is. Here's what I've done so far. So last we left off, it was just, I think it was this line here with a little bit of dirt happening. But I've added some foliage, I've added some rocks, and some pathing, like, in my mind, little rocks. That's what they're there for, and shout out to this plant who's growing through the little rocks. Nothing quite survives like a weed. So this is inside, and this was the vision, right, when you're in it, and it's cascading down like an actual quarry. But these things I can only request once a day, Monday to Friday, and they're very expensive. So they're not expensive one-off. They're only 70,000, but when you're buying 10 million of them, they're pretty expensive. Which I just finished ordering one from Franklin, so we can chuck that there. And now I really need someone's opinion, because I had the idea, if I have to go and get it. That was just me showing it. Now I have to go back to the place that I was at before. So I've got 150. That's great. I had it in my mind to maybe this tall one here. Let's pull everything up. Because it works so good. Actually, tried and true. So, let me just get rid of a few things here. Because I'm not sold on it yet. And here we go, let's pick. We always pick up our rubbish. Dodie, hello! Thank you for joining! Okay. So here we go. Bear with me. I'm not so sure, because I'm imagining this as a retaining wall, right? But I don't know if it'll fit the vibe when it's all different layers. So let's have a look. Okay. I don't hate that. Do we hate that? Bless you. You have such a strong stomach, Ash. Ben isn't allowed to watch any of those videos, so you're the only one that knows they exist. Well, you can go ahead and keep that to yourself. I've changed. Here we go. So we can get a bit of a idea. An informed decision. Did not mean to do that. So let's go from about, we want it on, oh, I can't get up. The epitome of grace, always. Let's go. And we'll make it the same height and see how we feel about that. Because I feel if it's the same height, then that to me says like, I'm an industrial building, keep out, which was the vibe, right? And then the rocks are just because blah, 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 blah. Oh, thank you, Luke. I was worried. I reefed it all the way up. So, do we like it better? All at the same height? Or a bit... Get out of the way, I can't see. Or do we like it like this? Joke's on you, Ash. I checked the mail. And he's also been barred from opening anything because it's Christmas time. This... Okay. Let's try it, but at this height. And this is why you guys are all here, because I can't make a decision. You like it at slightly different heights? See, I don't disagree. But I'm wondering if this is just too hidden. And that's the problem. So if I just go like that. Yes, can you hear the game audio? Okay. That might be a bit too quiet. How are we feeling about that? I think I like it at different things. Still no audio? Oh. What if... See, I feel like the one level gives it that intentional industrial feel, but I feel like it's more visually appealing to me anyway, because I really prefer natural builds. I feel like it's more visually appealing multiple levels. So let's try and have the best of both worlds here. So let's go there. And then like 1, 2, 3, there, 1, 2, 3, there, 1, 2, 3. Oh, flawless. Look at that. Perfect. And if I just... This may be a bit too high now. I probably should have went down one. Okay. How's that? I think that's much better. Maybe down one more level, but I'm really preferring that. I'll just let it sit with you guys for a second. Much better. All right. Well, let's drop it. I think raise this bridge one more. I'm still not sold on the bridge. I wish that like castle walls. But if castle walls were designed by the Industrial Revolution, that's the vibe I think that we're going here. I wish we had a bridge in this, like the cement one, but we don't. We just have the brick, or we have wood, and I feel like wood would be entirely wrong. So let's raise that 1 up there, 2 Turn around. How high is everything else? That's the height we're going to want, I think. What's really annoying is that the shovel, the shovel tool, no matter how high you are from your marker, so this little white square thing, no matter how high, the shovel always works. It is the only tool that works like that. Everything you have to be right up in its face. And it does get a little bit frustrating. Alright, so let's chuck that up. And up. I have to jump over it there. So like this. Well, this one makes sense. Like you can't... So that's too high there. I can't do it. It has to be from one height. And I guess I kind of get that. It is a bit like that. It's very... I'm low-key glad that the sound wasn't on last time because it's very annoying when you have to do it, like listening to it all the time. So there's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Is that gonna? That's gonna be crooked. Print. Never mind. Solved it. Perfect. Flawless. Wasn't even worried for a second there. Alrighty. So let's fill this with the cement. I like that. I like that a lot. That needs to come down 1 or 2. But I'm really liking that. Do we like that more than we like this? Because I think even on the inside, we have to bear in mind the inside as well. I've done a bit of a layer on the inside of it, like coming down. It still needs... I'm using the wrong tool. It still needs a bit more work. We just randomly get this up. Don't break the dirt printer, I'll cry. Yeah, there we go. That looks enormous. That's the whole point. I'm really happy with that. Very, very happy with that indeed. Yeah, no, I'm petrified of my printer breaking. It has no business being as expensive as it is. So that all the way around, I think. Oh, and I said, let's finish the quarry, is what I said. It's what I've called this video. Let's finish it. I don't think that's happening. My eyes are always far bigger than my ability to finish. Let's go here. Let's get rid of everything on top of here. And I think what I'll do too... I didn't mean to do that. What is that? He's struggling with the path. He can't cope with an uphill incline. And I mean, I get it. I feel you, buddy. I understand. I don't have my other printer on me and I refuse to let this one break. So let's go put that one on charge. All of this area as well is going to have much the same treatment of big walls hiding what I don't want anyone to see. You and you. And a lot of this stuff is going to be moved as well. There's just that bridge in the distance over there. On that side of it is a telly tower, and that's where I'm going to put Franklin. Now, Franklin's in charge of all the techie stuff, and so he's not entitled to have a naturey looking area. He's only allowed to have a tech area. That's not, is that the same height? That's not the same height. It needs to be the same height as this. I really like this. I didn't count. Because I really like the sound of the path. 1, 2, 3. And I got 2 carried away. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's the best. There's so many satisfying sounds. Dirt printer not included. Okay, now I've hit a bit of a problem. What to do? Where's my bridge? Am I blind? I've lost an entire bridge. It's just disappeared. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Where did that go? So the bridge is gone, but imagine a bridge. It has, along with all of my socks, lost to the washing machine. Here's the question. How am I going to do this corner? Don't go away. At least I won't die this time. Look at me. Steve Irwin could never. Never mind. Fine. Flawless. Didn't even worried about it. Alrighty. Do you think maybe I could just do... Hold on. This? Right? If I... 1, 2... Do you think I could get away with that? I think that's probably okay. Yeah, he'd probably love them. I miss him. I think that's... I think this is okay. But it occurred to me that that this line was very easy to build. It's the front. It's it's a single line, right? Jutting up against the road. Perfect, easy. The rest of it, like, what's happening over here then? Do I only do the front? Just go with the flow, you reckon? Alright, let's give it a go. We'll give Melvin over there something to whinge to the Homeowners Association about. And let's get rid of everything on the top there. Maybe I just... No, that's fine there. Maybe I just kind of treat it like a diagonal fella. Rule of thumb, every third one, go up. So let's just build it all the same level first. Without breaking the dirt printer. That's fine, that's fine. You need to go up. Nope. Wrong. That was also wrong. Okay. Give it some roundness, like an organic shape. I'm not so sure I could. Because I'm with you. I prefer the organic kind of natural flow of it, right? That's my preference. I say as we look at things there, but just looking at like the path follows the natural flow of the land there, and there'll be another path there following the natural flow. And like this is going to be moved back, but the way that this all flows down, like it kind of just flows. It's meant to flow. I don't think it does. So I'm with you, but I don't know how to apply it to this. I think maybe the natural flow of it is going to have to come from like all this dirt mound around it and this. And maybe we'll just rely on the juxtaposition of the thing. Okay, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. Up. I bet when you guys join this stream, you just weren't confident in your abilities to count to 3. But don't even stress. I've got you. I'm here to guide you through it. 1, 2. Hold on. So I want that one up. So 1, 2, 3. But that's going to be... there? Do you think? Do you think anyone will know that this one is 2? Yeah, that was that was a song that came through my mind a little bit before when I was doing that wall there. Or, hear me out. So 1, 2, 3. 4. 1, 2, 3. There we go. We cheesed it. Well, this area is going to need a lot more work than I thought it was going to need. I had so much confidence. Totally misplaced. Maybe a gap of 2 in the diagonals. Okay, hold on. Let's go over here. I definitely think if I build up the dirt a bit... Oh, can the trees move? If I build up the dirt a bit more, then that should be fine. I think... Yeah, I think it's going to look like 2 in the diagonals anyway. I love that song, Ash. I used to dance to it all the time as a kid. It really does look... It does look like a castle, doesn't it? Bearing in mind, I haven't done any plants or rocks on this side yet. That's an important bit of information there, I think. So let's go chuck this dirt printer. It probably is. They toured really close to me recently, actually. But I didn't end up going. The Wiggles, 100%. Catch me, actually, just yesterday, showing my son Dorothy the dinosaur. And he goes to me, "Mum, I know that's a human in a costume." And, well... If anyone asks, I don't have a son anymore. Absolute blasphemy, if I ever heard. Yeah, I know. I'm mad for the Wiggles. I love the Wiggles, but my son just doesn't care for them at all. What? No, I love the Wiggles. But I also, here's my other different. I really like High Five, and they have my favourite Christmas song. So I prefer the High Five Christmas song than the Wiggles one. But as a whole, I much prefer the Wiggles. This one I think needs... Print! Needs to come up. I don't want to do it too close to the edge there, or I think I'm going to have a really hard time to... Yeah, 100%. Every day's a wiggly day. If you don't like the Wiggles in this house, you don't get to eat. Almost there. Well, that's going to be very diagonal, I think. But it'll be fine. We'll work it out. Everything looks the same height when you're looking down at it. It's the same. I want this entrance to look the same. So we've got that. So that's up one. So here, then it goes back one and here. I'll live with that. I wasn't sure. I thought I might focus on Dinkum, just as the intent, as loath as I am to admit it, is to kind of grow an actual audience from this. And I think that's easier sticking to the one thing. But... Oh, I didn't bloody count the things again. But in saying that, I do really enjoy other games. Trump would be proud of this one. Look at me doing what the ex-president of the United States couldn't. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. There. 1, 2. You shouldn't be there. 3. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. Okay, here's the tricky part. I want it there. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. And I think, because I've got some really big projects in mind, especially with other creators. So, and for that, I want to have a bit of an audience for it. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not against that at all. Especially because I kind of tend to hyper-focus on one game for however many months, and then I change interests, I grow bored. But... yes. No, I think... I'll grow with Dinkum, the plan, anyway, and just dabble in other games. Yeah, 100%. I was so big into Stardew Valley, and now who? Couldn't tell ya. Now, here's a question. Because I was hoping to put torches on here. Here we go, and there. Does that look dumb? if I do it specifically on the top there. Because as you can see, when it gets dark, it's really difficult to see. I'm forever grateful for you guys, knowing that not a single one of you plays Dinkum and you're here with me. I really appreciate it. Because my favourite thing to do is convince myself that I just don't have any friends. And then Ben will tell me, he's like, you do. But yes, I'm really grateful for you guys. Aw, I love you guys. Don't be saps. We're not sappy here. You're paid to be here. Once you guys know my address, you'll be sending the bill, no doubt about it. You have 48 minutes in Dinkum. Did you like it? Because Steph couldn't. She gets motion sick from it. And I've asked her just to not, but it doesn't work. You know what would be half clever is if where would it be? Here? I love this for me. There it is. Sorted out all my items here. Just so I could not remember a single thing. Yeah. She sent me some of her stories for The Sims. She adds so much drama. I love it. It's like watching a really trashy TV show. It's the best. And I like this. So these photos here, you can see photo by Gamer Mum. Like the developer had this big screenshot competition and he put in screenshots that people took of his game. I just think that's such a really neat touch. Let's build it up around on the outside first. We don't care about the inside so much just yet. I need to get rid of these big rocks that I was way too preemptive in placing. Get out of here. Oh, look at that. Flawless dodge. Oh, stupid thing. Okay. The way I thought this was a cozy game, so easy, and I just get so intense about fighting things. So let's build that up. Oh, actually, no, I lied when I said the shovel was the only one. The dirt printer also lets you reach down from any distance, not up, which isn't always great. That needs to... See, so little bits like that just get a little bit annoying. But no matter, we will climb. I'm actually really happy with how this is kind of turning out. It's a lot better than I hoped, and it was a lot better than the original project. It's the original design. So there you go. Just got to keep plotting along. Keep suffering and eventually something good will come of it. Apparently. No, say it once, I'll say it a million times. Just wait long enough and all your problems just disappear. And if you have to make a decision, if you just wait long enough, it will get made for you. Nary an action to be taken on your part. Like, subscribe for more life advice. I probably want this to come right out to the water edge, I think. Here we go. And up a little higher here. It's trying to go... No, that's too uniform there. Trying to go up from down is really difficult and annoying. So building up from up, easy, flawless. That's up there. Up there. Here, I think, is going to need a lot of rocks to really, weirdly enough, stick out in a good way. That's not those rocks, though. So that needs to go up. How are we feeling about that? That looks weird. If I chuck that up there, one more there. Yes, yeah, so, my very first live stream, we were working on this, and we built the first wall here, and I worked on it a bit over time, because the whole thing that I wanted it to be was like this huge, big mountain that had kind of been like carved out. You know how ugly quarries look when you're driving and you see them just like a gouge on the earth. So I wanted that, but because it's Dinkum, I wanted it to be pretty still. So that's the whole intent behind this. So down here at the bottom, I wanted it to feel like it was cascading down, like how the quarries kind of spiral down. I don't think the spiral is the same, but it's still shaped downwards. And I think when we get more of these are called quarries themselves. I don't have one, I placed it. So when I get more of those down and around here to get more gems and rocks and things, I'm going to put more rocks down. I'm actually going to move these rocks here. I'm going to move close to the outer layer, and there's another path with smaller rocks that I'm going to move a bit down. So it looks like it's crumbling down from the outside. There's a mine here. This is the mine shaft. And here's where you get your emeralds and your rubies. I need to go down and get more rubies because I only managed to get one. But yeah, and that's the whole sort of thing. But what I really don't like is on the map, this is all registered on the map as water because it's below sea level. Anything below sea level just gets blue. So you have the same over here, and like that's not what that looks like. That, if we go and have a little peek at it, is actually like grass and a picnic area. I haven't put the picnic in properly. But this is it. See? And it's just not it. And so I don't love that about the map feature. Because I would have really have liked it to have just looked, you can see, where are we? See how it's like fainter up there because it's higher? I would have preferred it to be like darker down there because it's lower. I guess the theory behind that is that needs to go, unfortunately. So that's if I had my way. But I'm sure there's a reason that the map is coded to look like that. I don't have to like the reason, but I'm sure there is a reason. Yes. The problem with the rocks is they only go too high. Let's get... So, to show an example. So they only go too high. And they don't join over levels. And so if I just do... Oh, that doesn't look so bad. Let's What happens if I bend it round? Don't break the grass, I'll be really upset. You can... I think I was worried that that was looking like going to look a lot worse than it does. That's a great idea. Okay, so don't break the grass, don't break the grass, okay. So if we just get rid of that. That might be a really good idea for just... I was thinking for this little weird spot. Yeah, he has. I don't think he'll slum it so much to come here, but it would be really cool if he did. But yeah, that's a great idea. This, I don't know what to do. I thought having a path over there would be cool, but I don't know what to do over there yet. So maybe a big pile here probably wouldn't be a bad idea, and that would give like a natural reason for the road to just go that way instead of also going that way. I don't know. I really want everywhere to be accessible by motorbike easily, so that's why this is all in one straight way, because over in this island here, this is where I'm going to put all the animals. Yeah, it's such a cool game, Dodie. And also, if you guys don't know, it's multiplayer, just for those of you thinking of getting it. So we could play together. Where do we see the echidna? We'll see another one soon. I've just got to check the store. There's a few things I'm waiting for because they only sell things. Oh, she's accepting cheese. That'd be handy. She only wants one type of food every single day, and it's not the same type. It's Rain's birthday tomorrow. This is going to change. I had an idea in mind. I don't hate this little garden here. I want to move it. Don't have what I want. So this is a motorbike here. See, so you can get a... I didn't build this path with the motorbike in mind, and it's actually really tricky to traverse. But I love the motorbike, and I wouldn't mind doing... Oh, he's not open Thursdays. I wouldn't mind doing a motorbike track. I just think that'd be so cool. Like, I want like kind of a triathlon thing, so you can have like a jet ski and the motorbike, and you can also... Oh, there's the echidna. You can also ride the emus and cassowaries. Check out the way he attacks you. It's the coolest thing. Oh, no! The way it just laid on its back. They're passive, so I don't usually kill them. I feel awful now. I'm a horrible human being. It was just vibing. Minding its own business. I know. Oh, I feel like such an asshole. This, I feel like I'm going to need to skinny the river a little bit to actually have it looking any type of good. He's vibing with Steve now. Oh, no. Both of them just disappointed. This is not what the dev had in mind when he made this game. But you should see the spiders in this. They're enormous. Particularly like the huntsman, the funnel web. You can see them from up in the helicopter. It's so cool. I love it. You can catch the insects, but you can't really do anything with them outside of just popping them down in a little like plastic tub like you'd have when you're a kid. So that's a bit of a shame. Because I'd like to be able to... The main one that I'd like is the fish. I would love to be able to put the fish in a pond. Oh, that's too high, I think. And that would just give it a nice... a bit more life to it. But the water's a bit funny in this game because it's... Hold on. Let's go over here. Because you guys wouldn't have seen this. But, so this water down here is normal water. But it can only be at that level. It's only ever at that level. So if you want something higher or lower, you need these water beds. And they're literally just a little square like that. And you can't plant anything in them. So, like these bushes and these river things, they need to be planted or buried to be planted. The flowers down there can just be stuck in, so they're fine to go in the water like that. But anything that needs to be buried just can't go in the water beds. And it's a bit of a shame, I think, because it'd be really cool to have trees in there and stuff like that. Oh, I'm getting tired. Oh, there you go. There's a funnel web. Look at the size of him. It's as big as my foot. So I'm just saying, like, it'd be really cool. Mostly the butterflies, to have like a big butterfly aquarium. That's the dream there. I wish I hadn't fallen. There we go. Am I enticing you guys to buy the game yet? You've had an aquarium of sheep. I don't remember that at all. Have I really? Bless your soul, Ben. Honestly, thank you. You're always so on top of the printer. Oh, that makes me so happy, Dodie. Because it's multiplayer. You can only have up to 4. Oh, I just threw it away. Let's go one higher again. No. That can go there. We need to get Ben a computer. So that he too can play. So I put the printers on a recharging station, which you also need to commission from Franklin. The amount of money that I have spent at Franklin's store is ludicrous. It's an absolute joke. But, okay. That river needs to get smaller, I think. It's frankly a bit too much. Good grief. This is why we're friends, though, 100%. And there. Up one more. 2 more. won't worry about. I'll worry about that rock later, I think. Someone there. And then I think the best place to have the rock refuse is going to be right here. So I'm not going to touch this area right now. I might just sit on it to work out how I'm going to do it. But yes, I really like that idea. This is a charging station here. And it doesn't tell you how long it takes to charge. Where is it? Here. You just know that it's charging and it'll spit it out when it's done. You all make the same type of jokes. All of you. I've now realised it's, again, why we get along. Just collect all of us bad joke makers. Fuck off. Ooh! I need to get some food. I'll be damned if I die again. I'm not doing it again. It's not happening. Actually, I want one left in there. Don't let the character break. Not like last time. I was so embarrassed. I was fighting and just died. Does that need to go up a bit more, this part of the wall? I think it does. I think that side's slightly taller. Which only a little bit more though. I don't want to go crazy. And so just there and maybe there, I think. Hi, Azzy. Thank you so much for joining. Sorry, I just saw you popped in. Oh, did you see the bridge? Because I had a look for it. It's gone. You guys, for those of you that don't religiously watch Dinkum content like I do, Azzy had this tour of her island and it is phenomenal. It's so beautiful. It's amazing. You can't stay. It's terrible here. You can't look at what I've done. Close your eyes, please. There's still no bridge. I've lost the damn thing. I'll rebuild another one. What have we got for bridges? Yeah, so you've only really got the brick one. You don't have the cement one. And it was 3 wide, so I need 4 cements. No, well, I think it's kind of you to drop in. I really appreciate it. You're the only one I don't know by name. See, maybe I buried it. That is a very good observation. Let's grab the metal detector. Let's give that a go. Ooh, if I can climb up here. Will that read things? Not on this side. Maybe this side? So I wasn't mucking around down the bottom there, so I don't think it'll be down there. Oh, here we go, here we go. What was there? Did anything pop down? That was where the thing was, right? Okay, let's keep going. No, you're... like... is it Star Fort or Forte? No, it is anything but plain. But you're right, there's so many pretty islands. It makes me so happy to see them. I love watching island tours. And I definitely didn't pick it up. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Look at that, that's... Oh. That's great. It's been a long time since I metal detected. I just rely on the little squares now to tell me anything I need to know. Look at it! There it is. Wow. What a moron. But that's fine, we got there. And I think I might print up because I don't hate that that's all built up there. It was there all along. Now we can do... Hopefully in the Summer Sun update we get some more bridge choices. So we can get like a cement one or something. That's not so bad. Could be better, I think, with a better bridge. Do we prefer it without the bridge, maybe? Because, I guess, thinking quarry, in my mind, like, you'd typically have a gate at the front because you'd only really want authorised people coming in. You don't want just anyone walking in all willy-nilly, taking whatever rocks that you've mined. So, it always has to be connected to the ground, which is frustrating. Yeah, well, that's it. Don't want people taking your dirt. So they only really want... I'm sure it's probably more to do with a safety thing. They don't want a lawsuit. So they have a big gate saying, you can't enter. And so, in addition to that, it's also... Like, they also need, like, really big trucks, right? So, if you're a big truck, you probably wouldn't fit comfortably under a bridge, or you probably wouldn't want to risk it. You like the bridge entrance? Very grand. It's a grand entrance to dirt. Come have a look at my pile of dirt. I like that boulder. That is a nice boulder. I think it'll look a lot better inside when I get the rocks and the mud, the swamp thing. Yeah, they're huge. Absolutely huge. No, not there. Let's do here slightly more. And I've already peppered out this mud, so that's fine. Let's get some rocks happening. It's a wand. It should just work wherever I'm putting it like that. Like, James, please. Please. And I wish, like, the top of that rock would connect to the bottom of that one. Like, that they spoke to each other like that. That would make my day. I would feel very happy about that. Let's go here and here. I want you small, and you small. And a bit there. So... it's this kind of, again, quality content that you can come to expect from me. I really hope that you're riveted by this rock placement. I love watching videos of people actually, when they do their landscaping and the rocks and the fences, and they make it look so easy. Like, they make one decision, one time, never second guessing themselves, and it just turns out great. Must be nice, I say. Because it certainly doesn't happen around these here parts. There's going to be green, bear that in mind. Yeah, me too. It's so just relaxing. There we go. I'm being a bit preemptive. I know I am, but let's have a look anyway. That's not a bad peppering. I was actually going to talk to you, Dorothy, about the 3D printing and maybe a trauma team helmet, if you'd be interested. And I'm the same. What's it like to be so perfect? Must be nice. You don't get to say that. I've seen your island. You are. It must be nice. I think that'd be the coolest thing. Here we go. See, like that, how the rocks don't talk to each other at all, even though they're all like right next to each other. I just wish that they did a little bit more. One of these has got to go. That one. Wrong. That one. I think. And then here we go. There. I'll come back with some plants and stuff and add a bit of green. And I think I'm still undecided about the torches. Oh, don't even get me started about breaking dirt printers. If I break one, I just restart the day. I don't care if it's midnight. I'm not. Franklin has stolen so much from me. It's legal highway robbery. It's the opals. That's the main thing. We have like a tiki torch. Let me just chuck down the rocks on this side and get rid of that. And we'll go have a look at some lighting options. I said... That's not what I said. That. Yeah. It's just... That's what this is all for. Actually, all of this was for opals and the iron and things like that, so I can stop spending so much money. And then it's cost me way more than I would ever spend going to the mines. Oh, I've got a million ones. I'm not too worried about the thing. We have for lighting, so that's what I've got there now. We have a tiki torch, but anything else I feel isn't going to... The copper bulb lamp might do that. Yeah, I've got the gotcha machine there. I wish you could you didn't have to take your money out of your pocket to play it. Speaking of, that reminds me of the pokies. That's what I feel like the gotcha machine is. The hardwood lamp. Let's go. I think I've got some there. But my friend recently went to the pokies, won $16,000. I was so jealous. And if I'm being completely honest, there's no one more deserving. She's just the sweetest person, and anything you ask, she'll be there for you. She 100% deserves it. Where have we got hardwood? And she'd had a rough go of it too. Like, her car had broken down, and she was studying to be a nurse, and her placement was 2 hours away. And it worked out perfect because the car that she bought was $16,000. And then the very next day, that's what she won. Quartz and a wooden torch. That's a weird thing to be in it. Yeah, they did. They 100% did. Oh, look at that. I've got 5 there. It couldn't have happened to a nicer person, and I don't even mean that sarcastically. I'm very jealous. Must be nice. That's the theme here. Okie dokie. My main concern with these big ones is having it up top here Like, that's going to look strange. But having it as you come in, I think, would look better. Am I going to want to put it... See, that's going to look weird because it connects. Wish that it didn't. We could put it up and that won't connect. No, but it's a good point because we've got... Oh, I've got the tiki torches here. So maybe instead of them... Do we like that better? I think the tiki torches might have been brighter. Yes, we are going for the eyesore aesthetic, but I kind of want it like not full eyesore, just like eye strain. That's what we're going for. Oh, it's late. Let's sleep until tomorrow. Like, I still... Do you need security for this pile of rocks? Is it really something to quarry about? Did you have to dig hard to find that joke? So not quite bloodshot. Oh, it's just a little red. That's exactly it. Just a little red. Yeah, I think these are way too enormous up here. Do we even want lighting? Oh, I can't believe I just fell. Do we even want lighting on the wall? Without it, the sides here aren't... We're not really going to see it overnight. So if I'm over at Melvin's for a bit of late night shopping, which won't happen, but if I were, then we're not really going to see much happening. But you could do the four corners. What do you mean? Like inside or on top? This thing doesn't... It's a triangle. I've managed a triangle. Organic, you said. And I said, I hear you, but let's do geometry instead. I think... Maybe down here, the three corners. Let's chuck that there. Let's sit on it a little bit, I think. I don't think I want the big ones up the top. I think that might just look a little bit too weird. A free-range grass-fed triangle. Yeah. It's... I mean, it's like the toddler drawing that you stick up to the fridge that you're so proud that they know what a triangle is, but it's... Let's sit on this idea counter so far too. That's my whole decision-making process. Again, it's that whole, if I just wait long enough, any problem will solve itself. And it did. I hated what this was before. I tried to fix it, didn't like it. I will not be making that mistake again. But that's what this area was. I wasn't sure what to do with this little particular thing. I now know it's going to be, I'm going to center the town hall, which is that building there. I'm going to center it a little bit more, and then it's going to like wind down a little bit to the roads, and that road's got to be pushed in this way just a smidge more because I want a pathing with seats and lights here. I did retrieve my helicopter. Did I? No, I thought I did. I did. I've left it over here somewhere else. I need the helicopter to get to the helicopter. Jesus. did I leave it over there? Stay tuned for more great ideas. But yes, this area is going to be a park plaza area specifically for the town hall. Over here, where all these animals are, this is all going to go. Bye, Luke. Thank you so much for joining in. I really appreciate it, and I hope your pizza is very lovely and full of pineapple. How pizza should be. No, I died up here, around here near the cassowaries. I think I was fighting another alpha animal, and that's why I ended up down there. This, what I'd envisioned was, it was going to take some work, but a nature reserve. And I thought, oh, it'd be so cool because Erwin could be here. And this was a lake, and I compacted the... No, I didn't die again. I think I just did something else. I can't remember what. Yeah, but I compacted the dirt, so it's now a river, so we can get in with the jet ski. But I was going to have a crocodile reserve, so I still want a crocodile lake reserve around Erwin's area, which means that he needs to move. And I think this would be a better idea for a shopping plaza. And I'll have John and Clover and Sally, and I think it's Rain's birthday today. And she likes corn, and I don't have any corn. There we go, I'll take that. Yeah, it is. No such luck. And so that's my plan now. And it all started with, I really liked that island in the middle there, and I really wanted to build my house in there and just have it the way I would love my real life house. I'd like little gardens and a picnic area and beautiful large trees and everything I can't have here. And I wanted to build outwards, but I just plopped everything down as soon as I got the deeds. Because all of these, for those of you who haven't played Dinkum before, you need to purchase deeds to put the buildings down. But to get the deeds, you have to have a certain friendship level with the villagers. I think there's something to be said for a house on an island, Ash, if I could. Never again do I have to worry about anyone knocking on the door or noisy neighbours, or even being the noisy neighbour. That's a fear of mine. It's not so much of a fear that I've done anything about it, but it's a fear. So, sorry to my neighbours if I've ever been loud. And I live in a, like a unit, and I share the bedroom wall with my neighbours, so our bedroom wall abuts each other. And my lovely partner, bless him, I love him, he farted so loud, and then goes, babe! So they all would have thought that it was me. How cool. What a guy. I forgot what I was doing. I was getting a birthday present for Rain. She'd probably like honey. I don't think... Oh, no, she doesn't like animal products. Just... What a king. She can have a watermelon, I think. We'll see if that will work. That's not where I wanted. It was very funny. It's 11. I'm going to check Melvin. All I want from Melvin is kitchen cabinets. That's it. And he doesn't sell them ever. So I'm going to have to do favors for people in order to get them. It's the most frustrating thing. Because once you can't order something to be made unless you've already acquired it, either by purchasing from him, from stuff that he's got on display. not what I want from there either. Or you get given furniture sometimes from people, and then you can order it. Here we go. Take this. I really hope you like it. Oh, I already had a watermelon. Brilliant, she did. So, I think the hardest part for Dinkum for me is that seeing the vision in my head and it not being close to what I want it to yet, because I know all I need to do is I need to do the work and I need to take my time and actually, like, it's a process, you know? And on the one side, I get that, I understand that, but on the other, I just don't understand why it needs to take so long. Can't it just be how I think it should look now? And I want some of you. I don't know if I want jacaranda paws. Oh, sorry, birds of paradise. I don't think that would fit the vibe. Let's get some of you. And we will do torches, I think, for the moment. And I may, because I want the light, but I think I may come back and change it. Yeah, it's tricky. It's called like the dev commands. And you can do it. It's not perfect, but it also gives you access to some things that you can't really get in the game. So there's these really big trees with like big, thick trunks that the seed for it is so rare that you, like, it's easier to just say that you can't really get it. Would this look dumb, do we think? Why didn't that berry? Because it already had a seed there. We'll see. We'll see in the morning. I think having the river reed close to here, because that's what all that is in the ground, having the river reed close. I will say, Ash, I've got another island that I've been working on. I've got a bit of a secret project, which is not so secret because I'm going to tell you about it. But my whole thing is I'd love to have... Why isn't that berry? That's the wrong thing. Is I'd like to do a tournament for other Dinkum players, like a tournament style thing, like with... what do you call it, teams and stuff. I can't keep a secret to save my life. In saying that, there's a few secrets I do have that, oh, I have like none of these. But they're other people's, and the only reason why they're secret is because I've forgotten what was said. I'm the perfect person to tell for that reason. Anything of myself, open book. Anyone else, I'm like, don't remember it to even repeat it. Might chuck you up there. I don't want to put too much green because I think that's going to take away from the whole it's a big pile of dirt thing. Like that. Toadie. Can't talk about that. I have no idea what you're talking about. Let's chuck that in there. Some more of these. These are my favourite things. And like I said it in the waterfall video that I feel like these just bring so much life for such little real estate. Okay, let's chuck that there. And what I'll do, I think I'll sleep and see how it looks at the end. here, here, and here. Get this really river-reedy. Oh, I'll take that disc. Chuck a cactus up in here. What's chasing me? That crocodile. He's not anymore. Alright. No, there's still... I was jumping the gun. There's still stuff here. I need that. You can always use this... Oh, yeah. That's a great idea, actually. Let's grab some of that. I need to come in here and mine all this stuff. That was the whole purpose of it. And I haven't done it. Here we go, let's grab some of you. This is good stuff. Let's pepper it around in here as well, I think. Oh, I love that it grows instantly. Does that look weird that it's all in a line? Let's... And then chuck it there. That looks weird to me. Let's get rid of that. Okay, I've got to stop looking at it. It'll do my head in. I was watching this video and it was about video editing, which I've taken nothing on board. But the thing that he said actually was one of the things about knowing certain tricks or skills or whatever is also knowing when not to do them. And I feel like I kind of have this habit of filling everything with greenery because I do prefer a very natural build with lots of greenery, lots of flowers, and kind of like that. I feel like I could probably use a couple more jacarandas and more big trees, but I do really prefer a green build. So this is very unnatural to me. Go away. I'm building. There we go. But I feel like here, close to the water, makes a bit more sense logically because obviously things would grow in rich soil that's been moved about and water. That's prime conditions. Oh, that I do want down there. That's prime conditions for it, I think. So it does make sense. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good point. And also, if this is my story, I'm sticking to it no matter what, that somebody owns this ugly quarry, is that they'd probably want to save money by not hiring any landscapers to tend to any weeds or hardy plants that do tend to grow on the outside. If anything, they'd probably encourage it because it would loosen up the soil. There we go. Do you like that, knowing I know nothing about building? Okay. Let's chuck that there. I just want... Apparently, it's not enough for me to just want to have a build. Yeah. Well, now that you say that, it's probably a bit weird to have Franklin's building all the way over there. But I still feel like Franklin... It could be! Yeah. Frank Tech. I'd believe that. So I have a story for everyone in here at the moment, because I think that Melvin and Sheila have beef, because like all from this little orchard in here, and that Melvin, who swears black and blue that he makes all his furniture, I don't believe it. There's no way Melvin's making plushies. Like, sorry, my guy, lie better. But I believe him with his wood stuff. I can see that. And so he naturally needs to have a wood farm. So that's what I've got like around it. That makes sense for Melvin. But this is really good fertile soil, and it's growing trees, and it's amazing. And Sheila wants to use that for her fruit trees, so that she doesn't have to spend so much money importing goods to serve to Tucker Box. Because, you know, freight's expensive in really, like, tiny towns. So she rents this area from Melvin, and he charges way more than he should for what it is. And then charges again for a tourist spot, which is where that picnic is going to be. Like, you know, the strawberry picking, like, come to my field and build, like, and pick all my fruit. Thank you. What a great experience you've just paid for. So they've got beef. And now, if they don't know that this is Frank, because you're right, he's low tech. I don't know. Sorry, low profile. I don't know that. He's very don't talk to me, which, what a guy, king, feel it. So I could see him being that, not seeing the value in removing the weeds outside of this. I'd see that. In which case, there's more beef within the towns. Frank versus Sheila versus Melvin. I looked at the wrong ones. So nobody in my town likes each other except for Rain and Clover, who I love. I'm going to sleep and grow those plants and see how we feel about it. It's it's what powers me through, Azzy. It's how I keep going. Alrighty, let's have a little squiz. I don't mind that, actually. I don't feel like it's too much at all, like I worried it was going to be. If anything, it's probably not enough, is it? No, this is what Rain and Clever talking in the Tucker Box might change your mind. No, that's why I love them. They've probably got like a book club, and the books they read are like murder mysteries, and they talk about what they would do in their little town. I love them so much. And that's why she's always peeking through your window. She's like, it could be so easy. You could be the next victim in a novel. I love her. And Rain, she's just a ray of sunshine. How are we feeling about this? Because I don't want to overdo it. And I feel like if I plant more, it's going to be overdoing it. When the cactus, the prickly pear flesh, I think when that grows and blooms, I think it will add more colour, and that will be great. Oh, thanks, guys. It's really cool because my self-esteem just totally says like, haha, they're lying to you. You asked for that. Haha. They don't believe that at all. Yeah, I think I'm feeling so much better about this quarry. Oh, I'm stealing all the internet. I think with that, I'm very hungry. So I might call it here, guys. And honestly, genuinely, from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much for enduring this with me. I've had such a great time. I really I wish I could say it better. So thanks again. Have a great night, morning, day, wherever you're at. And hopefully we'll see you next time. Bye for now.